guys! So as you know, I recently got back from Turkey. One of my friends said it would be interesting to do a video about the strange things I came across because I was in Ankara, Istanbul, Edirne and a place near Fethiye. So I feel like I got to see a range of things. Now, I first visited Turkey back in, how many years ago? 14 years ago? Maybe less. And I did not have a very good experience. I went with family, friends, just not such good stuff happened. I never really had the inclination to go to Turkey after that, but because I had the refugee stuff going on, I thought, okay, right, we'll head there. Luckily, I was pleasantly surprised. I spent over a month there and experienced quite a lot and got to really spend time with a lot of people from Turkey. I like the blend of East and West that it has, European with the Asian element, but within that it brings up a lot of peculiar things as well, which I'll mention. Let's get into the 5 strange things that I experienced in Turkey. Number 1, the first thing I noticed was the amount of flags everywhere.
You see Turkish flag? Turkish flag is everywhere. Oh, here is a...
And not necessarily by the government. Like in other countries I've seen the government puts the flag everywhere and they did do that, but it was the people. The people are very, very patriotic and you'll find the flags coming out of most people's windows and stuff. Shopkeepers have all the flags up. I mean, in other countries I have noticed flags around and stuff, but it was just interesting how the people were very much inclined to do that, and they spoke very well of the country, obviously. Number 2, I saw a lot of men together, like hanging out together, especially older men playing games and you know, in cafes and stuff like that.
I've seen this before, I filmed it, but these guys are all playing games. Their wives, I don't know where their wives are, but I think it's so sweet.
I just wonder, like, where are the women? So are they maybe in their houses with each other, I don't know, having coffee and stuff? But there was always men in cafes and restaurants playing a particular Turkish game. So I actually really liked that. It was nice because in the UK people are isolated, especially at that age, because they were in their 70s, most of these men. And they're all like laughing together and I really liked that. Number 3, çiğ köfte. Now this is a cold lentil patty. It's spicy and it's very, very dense as well. It's very strong and they put it on lettuce leaves.
Çiğ means not cooked.
Okay, raw.
I found that very strange because number 1, kufta is usually meat from what I've experienced, and it's not cold usually. It was on lettuce leaves. I've never seen like Eastern cultures kind of take away bread or rice from a meal, and it was very, very popular. It's sold everywhere. And I tried a few different kinds, like various areas, like I tried in Istanbul, I tried in Ankara. It was different. But yeah, so that was interesting because in Iran, kufta is like mince with rice in like a big ball, which is hot and in a stew. So that was my idea, or like a kind of kebab type thing. So that was really unusual and it was very spicy for me. Thank goodness it was vegetarian, but I'm glad I tried it, but it was very strange. Number 4, sidewalks, pavements. This was particularly in Ankara because in Istanbul I was very, very central and it wasn't such an issue, but when I was in Ankara and down south as well, the pavements, the sidewalks, had so many obstacles, I can't tell you. It's not like there was just roadworks going on, that was going on too, so you couldn't almost like pass the path, but it was like...
My gran wouldn't be able to walk on the pavements here.
Actual structures permanently built in the middle of sidewalks. You could not, like the whole point of a sidewalk, a pavement, is to pass so you don't get hit by the cars on the road. So to put permanent obstructions there was like, okay, it was very peculiar, especially the way that they did it.
Okay, whoa, oh my god, he's just throwing the bricks. Oh my god, there's no health and safety here. God, I'm scared. Let's cross the road.
You have to be very careful when you're walking along the street, you know, that you don't fall down a pothole or like a big hole, not just a small pothole.
Look, there's a big hole in the road. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's another one there. How?
So yeah. And number 5, okay, this is the most strangest thing I've ever experienced in a country like this. Okay, so I was walking along a food street, and where was this? In Istanbul, and people are having their nice meals. Turkish food is very, very nice. And then you have people drinking their beer. Okay, fair enough. Drinking not just beer, but these big cylinder type things. It has a little tap at the bottom. They have all different kinds of these.
Look at that.
I was like, okay, fair enough. That was huge, but okay. And then people are drinking their wine and stuff like that. And then you hear in the distance the call to prayer. And my brain's like, what? What is going on here? It was very strange for me. Like when I was in Pakistan or Iran, alcohol is prohibited. And when you're in the West, you have alcohol, but you don't have the call to prayer. A predominantly Muslim country, like 95% of people are Muslim, and then you have the alcohol just right there. You know, it's not hidden away, it's not a taboo or anything. People drink openly. So that took some time for my head to adjust to, because I found that really, really strange, really strange. So even that, like my friends who I was with, I was like, what is this? Like, what's going on? They're like, yeah, we're very liberal and stuff. And that's why I appreciated. That's what I loved about Turkey the most, is that even though people were Muslim or whatever faith, but they followed this religion, they still were able to adopt and accept other ways of life and not frown upon, look down upon, or judge what other people were doing. And when I questioned people, local people, about this, they said, look, your connection with your faith is with your creator is, you know, it's personal. It's something that, you know, is within you. So you shouldn't put it on other people. And I thought, yes, I guess that's what I would expect, because if a country like Turkey, which is banging east and west, technically Asia, and they want to be in European Union, so I get it. I get it, and ultimately I would have expected that. But just to see it, you know, was very, very interesting, and not something I really picked up on before. And it is a place that people from here do visit often, because they don't have that feeling that the religion is being pushed upon them, or any kind of culture is being pushed upon them, so they feel the freedom to go around and do whatever. Because in other countries I have felt a pressure to wear headscarves or whatever it is to cover up and things like that, and other things as well. So yeah, Turkey is very liberal and a nice place to go on holiday, a nice place to travel. It is absolutely stunningly beautiful in the south in particular. I didn't even expect that. I was in a place near Fethiye, and wow, it was stunning. I'm gonna insert some pictures, I'm gonna show you. It's really amazing. So yeah, that was my 5 strange things about Turkey, and yeah, I'm glad I included that in my journey. So hope you liked that. Let me know if there's anything eye-opening that you found when visiting that country. Okay, bye!